Time for doing a bit more Starfield. Come on, controller. Turn on. There we goes. Oh. Who's Trevor? Oh.
And the prowls of New Atlantis don't make me uncomfortable. But it does feel domestic in some way. Normal. Controlled. It makes me antsy.
You have a nice day now.
What can I do for you?
Wanna run a mission for the Vanguard?
Could use a hand clearing out some United Colonies airspace. That the sort of thing you're looking for?
Okay.
All right, let's get you the details. Transferring that to you. Done.
Got it.
Report says ships at these coordinates fired on United Colonies craft. You're cleared to use lethal force if necessary.
They dropped a pretty hard bargain for new recruits. I certainly couldn't say no.
Who on earth is Trevor?
I have something for you. Liftoff initiated, Captain. Time to venture into that beautiful sky.
Hell of a view from here.
Trevor. I forget how long crab traps can take if I don't have it fully powered.
I will never get tired
You
of that.
are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. You're cleared to land. Enjoy.
Bam, ba-down, ba-down.
Hey, you might want this.
Oh.
Hey, so
You have a good eye for this sort of stuff.
in my line of work, it's a requirement. Anyway, I figured you might have a use for it.
You got some ideas.
I bet you do. And if not, well, you can always try to sell it. If I see anything on our next expedition to a planet, then I'll hang on to it for you.
Meatloaf. Interesting.
Living in the ground or caves has been a classic.
Crime's at an all-time low.
River. 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 River.
You know, I believe we've got the best mining team ever assembled
You
here.
Trevor?
Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor. Mining director for the Deimos Mining Project here in scenic underground Sidonia. I could spare a minute or two to chat. So long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose.
I used to mine for Argos. I was hoping you'd have work, but it doesn't sound like it.
Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah, unfortunately all our mining contracts are filled right now. Unless, maybe you could help me out with a job. Off the books.
Depends on what it is, but let's hear what you've got.
Great! I promise it's nothing that'll get anyone in any kind of trouble. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though.
Tell me the plan.
Okay, glad you're still on board. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some ore. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first.
Alright, sounds easy. I'll just do it.
When you've got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for processing. Then come see me.
Please keep prolonged showers and other water use to a minimum. Do your part to preserve our precious resources. Thank you from the Sidonia Department of Public Works.
Catch yourself with a loose grip on your equipment when one of those parts.
They told me this job would be tough. I don't see what the big deal is.
What do you do here?
Oh, I'm the blasting supervisor.
I help take care of tricky deposits and expanding sections of the mine using controlled detonations. It's much faster than normal mining,
But also more dangerous.
Blasting seems like it could be challenging in the environment.
That's
Yeah?
why it takes someone with my qualifications and supervision to do it right. Or else terrible things can happen. About a year ago, some rookie kid thought he could increase his yield, so he strung up a bunch of charges and almost brought down a whole cave. We tightened up safety protocols since then, and haven't had any accidents since. Well, at least none related to explosions. Not my team's explosions, that is.
Is there a lot of blasting around here?
Not as much as there used to be, but Mars is still ripe with minerals for the taking. Did you know they used controlled particle detonations in the deep mines? Crazy, huh?
It must have been awesome to set all that up.
I just use regular old explosive charges in my detonations, but I take what I can get, huh?
There's still a lot of mining done on Sidonia then?
Sure is. Mars is rich with mineral deposits, even this close to the city. Although we're also clearing out the space here to make way for possible future city improvements. Not sure what's gonna go here when we're done, how long it's gonna take, or even if it'll ever happen, but it'd be nice to see the city grow. Hey, stay safe!
A sober Sidonia is a safe Sidonia. While indulging in alcoholic
I can see
beverages
this.
is
Right. Now, the next part is a little trickier. Our director of mining operations, Peter Brennan, fired his last assistant over a month ago. Peter's the only one who can approve the order for new equipment, and unfortunately, he's useless without an assistant. I think I've got a surefire way for you to get that job. Then you, as his assistant, can get him to sign off on the approval.
Sure, I'll take it.
Now hold on, it's not that easy. You'll need to apply for it like anyone else. Head to the Deimos Star Yard's office up in orbit to fill out the application. It's where that job is posted. Come back and see me when you've done that, and we'll talk about how to secure the position for you.
If this is going to involve paperwork, then I have to let you know that suddenly my hands are just useless.
I'm not.
please always drink responsibly.
Sidonia is nice. For mining
You wouldn't last a
yes.
week in the mines.
What's your
My
story?
story? My story is that I don't like people asking what my story is. I'm just messing! But really, I don't want to talk about myself.
What do you think of mining work?
What? Standing around pointing a cutter at some rocks all day? It sucks, but it's easy, so whatever. Oh, way better than my last job at Chunks, though. What? Am I too much for you?
Hey there. You a new hire? I thought all our positions were full.
Actually, I'm helping Trevor with a little project.
Oh, yeah? You know, I heard him talking about trying to get someone to help us out with our equipment situation. That must be it. Well, I hope it works out, because my cutter keeps breaking down on me, and that shit's getting real old. Anyway, I'm Andres. Nice to meet you. Something else I can help you with?
Been doing this a while.
About 15 years now. It's good work. Good money. Only problem is that it keeps me away from my family. They live well, but I hardly see them. Who knows? Maybe this is the year I let my contract renewal lapse and I finally retire.
Mars is pretty harsh. How's the mining pay compared to other places?
Let's just say that I've made enough here to retire early if I wanted to, and do something else with my life. Still not sure that's what I want yet, though. Other operations? I'd probably have to put in another 10, 15 years to get to where I am today. Deimos seems to prioritize its employees, which is a nice change of pace from the industry.
So you're thinking of retiring? Then?
Just for mining, not work entirely. I think about it every time my contract comes up. See, I'm quite a few systems away from my family. I get to see them whenever I get the chance, but it's hard watching my kid grow up without me. And it's not easy on his mom either. I'm conflicted because the job pays so well. And I want to earn enough so that my kid never has to do what I did to make ends meet.
You gotta make whatever choice is best for you.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna take some real soul searching to figure it out. I have a feeling it's gonna be one of those cases where whatever I choose, it'll be the right decision, and yet the wrong decision all at once. Time will tell.
Caution.
See ya.
Prepare for today's final subterranean particle detonation. Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremors. Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity for the remainder of the day. Detonation to resume tomorrow.
If you know anything.
Word of advice?
see Defense Manual 03. Nice. Put it down. What-cha-cha. Make sure I have it tracked down. And Sidonia. Hide all except for skill magazines. Yeah. You see Defense Manual 3. Alright. Nice.
Just a heads up. UC Science Division's apparently.
My sister started her own homestead.
The miners pretty much run the lower levels.
I believe this little tin can protects us from certain death constantly, without fail. So far, anyway.
No, sir. I need it. Back up.
If something's on your mind, you can tell me.
Perfect. I have just enough. And
This never gets old. Live long. Orbital pattern locked. Easy.
Deimos Star Yard acknowledging civilian vessel. Our sales department is open. Please Please dock if you want to do business.
Deimos Star Yard. Okay. Their name because they're.
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
Skinny. I'm gonna need to go to enhance again.
Deimos should be dismantled at this point. Seems like it's more of a risk to keep around in its current state.
Welcome to Deimos.
The United Colonies was born. Intrepid explorers.
Deimos is more... than a Star Yard. It's a symbol of the UC.
Deimos ships are responsible for countless victories. They're a true piece of history.
No other ship can hold a cannon.
Ah, it's nice to see someone not in uniform. They can be so touchy, you know. Always eager to point out the slightest problem. Oh, please tell me you aren't secretly some high-ranking general, are you?
You're not military then?
Oh, I was. Most of us at Deimos served in the UC Navy in one capacity or another. I'm mustered out as a chief warrant officer. Pretty good for a non-com, eh? But there is a lot of top brass around here, so you have to always be at your best.
I'm a civilian. I'm not a
What a
civilian.
relief. I assume you're here for a ship. Either that, or you are really, really lost. Mr. Henderson handles sales, but if you want to know anything about our ships, I'm your gal.
I read there's delivery jobs you offer.
If you have your own ship, we're always looking for bulk resources. The Star Yards have negotiated a set price with the Trade Authority, twice the market rate.
Tell me what you're looking
As
for.
a first-time contractor, I am required by law to let you know that every Star Yard offers the same terms. But obviously, you should deal with us. Depending on your cargo hold size, you may need to make several trips to fulfill the order. So what we need is nickel. We need a medium shipment, 2,000 units of it.
Look at what you need.
Excellent. This invoice has the details. Oh, yeah. Bye.
You should be honored to step foot in here.
Oh my goodness.
This is the heart of the UC.
That feeling of...
What do we have here? A civilian in my Star Yard. Deimos prides itself on being the UC's first and last line of defense in space. But we're more than happy to protect and arm bold entrepreneurs that do their business among the stars.
Glad you have time for us. Civvies then.
Anyone that flies in space earns my respect. Heck, an independent may be even braver. You don't have a fleet at your back when the Crimson Fleet comes calling. So, let's see about getting you a proper ship, one worthy of you.
Let me see what your ships.
Good choice.
Longsword, shield. It's 550 cruise. Oh, that's pretty high. And what does it cost? 123k. Hoplite, crew of 5. 610 shield. BRM. Crew 4. Gladius. Crew of 2. Follis, crew of 6. It is clearly a shipping. The Phalanx and an Aegis.
When you get serious about your spacecraft, come back to Deimos.
If you want to survive out there, you've come to the right place.
Enjoy your stay.
Hello.
Well, hello, sunshine.
Indicators are green. We're free.
Be advised, you are entering United Colonies space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And we're done. Well...
Careful near the railings on the upper level. Stoniac
Don't worry. Trust me. This is
Filled
the
out the
best shot
executive
we've got
assistant.
at getting that. Okay. Now we need to ensure you get hired. Basically, we'll need to make sure you're the only choice. To do that, you'll need to get access to the HR terminal in the corporate office upstairs on the main level. If you delete the other applications from the system, you'll be a shoo-in.
Sounds easy enough, I'll do it.
That's the spirit. Believe me, this is gonna help everyone. By the way, the HR password is password spelled backwards, which Tia thinks is pretty clever. She gets talkative during happy hour, and loud. Surprised everyone doesn't know her password, honestly. Anyway, should be pretty easy. Good luck.
What's up?
Messages, mining equipment.
Good old Davis Staryard. You won't find anything flashy here, but it'll get you where you need to go.
I'm a bit busy at the... Sometimes I feel like these mines just run this.
I could use a break.
Don't worry. We're gonna make sure
I'm
you
the
get
only
that.
applicant.
And I can say that I've got some good news for you. I just saw the company message go out that you've been hired as Peter's assistant. Congratulations.
Ready for the next step.
Next step should be easy. Just go to work for Peter, and when you get access to his terminal messages, you'll see my request. All you've got to do is approve that request, and we'll be right on with it. Then, we can get that new equipment and show corporate how it's done.
Nice. Hold on, I'm curious about other quests in this area. So, activities, miscellaneous missions, faction missions. So, hostile intelligence, yeah. Special delivery. Media sponge, small stat. What type? Whatever.
I think my folks are okay. Oh, you're finally back. I feel like you've been gone for ages. Do you know how tough this job is without an assistant?
I think you're mistaking me for the previous assistant.
What happened to the old one? You know what? Never mind. They wouldn't say how you did on your application, but they did say no one else was available. Let's hope for the best, shall we? Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get to work.
Sure, just point me at your computer, I'll get to your messages.
Not quite. I need you to do something much more important before you get to that. I'm expecting a personal shipment. I'm not sure why, but the last time this happened, my assistant ended up speaking to Governor Hurst about it. Now, run off and get it for me.
Wait, what happened to your last assistant?
I don't know. At first I thought I had multiple assistants that rotated in and out, but it seems I've only ever had one at a time and they all just stopped showing up. I believe my last assistant was supposed to get me some coffee, but never came back. I honestly wasn't listening to whatever they were crying about.
All right.
Have a good one.
Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see anything suspicious.
Ah, hello. Welcome. I don't usually have time to speak with random people off the street, but I'd be happy to help if it's something quick. What can I do for you?
I was hoping to ask you some questions.
I can answer your general questions about Sidonia, but nothing venturing into politics. Sorry, but it's my strict policy that I only speak with select members of the press and major political donors who are serious about making changes for the future prosperity of Mars.
What are these donations for exactly?
Politics. You shouldn't be so surprised that money greases the wheels of the political machine. Even though I'm a UC-appointed official, I still need to rely on political donations to help me make decisions on how to allocate funds and resources to various lobbying parties. The money goes right back into the local economy, you see?
Okay, that's fair. We can leave politics out of our chat.
I'm glad you understand. You never know who's out to write a hit piece or take advantage of someone in my position. Of course, if you just want to chat about what makes Sidonia great, I am happy to oblige.
I'm here on behalf of Peter Brennan.
Well then, you've been quite busy making a name for yourself, haven't you?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's okay. You can drop the act with me.
Well, I can see where this is headed.
Wrong? Not exactly. But word does get around, and I like to keep abreast of what goes on in my city. So look, I admire a go-getter like yourself. You're not in trouble unless you make trouble. And I don't think you're the type. I know you're not really Mr. Brennan's assistant. I don't know exactly what you're up to, but I have little reason to suspect you're up to no good. So let's cut to brass tacks. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for Mr. Brennan's personal shipment. He said you might know what happened to it.
Oh, I know exactly what happened to that shipment. However, I suspect Mr. Brennan neglected to tell you that I'm holding it due to his immense backlog of unpaid taxes. Then again, he may be unaware. Look, I'll tell you what. I'll release that shipment for you. But I'm going to need a favor first, since you seem to be adept at keeping quiet. See, my personal spacecraft was stolen, likely by Crimson Fleet pirates. I need someone to find it. Then I need that someone to destroy it. Discreetly. I need tight lips on this.
If I do this for you, you can give me the shipment?
Then we have an agreement. I'll send you to the ship's last known location. Remember, not a word of this leaves this room.
This is a courtesy reminder that despite the low gravity on Mars, a fall into Sidonia's lower level is still likely to result in injury or death. Please exercise caution.
So he's a scummy politician. I'm not gonna destroy it immediately. I'm gonna see what's on it first. Or take it over. Let me aboard. I'm a Crimson Fleet pilot like you.
You in the account? Alright, come on board. I hope you've got some extra ship parts for repairs, because we're going to need it to get this thing back to base. You coming on board, or what?
Hold on. Dock. Ugh.
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
I wonder if I... Dusty! Let's talk.
So, you're a pirate? Please. We know you're not really with the fleet. Word of advice? Learn the lingo before you attempt anything so stupid again. You've got two choices. We need ship parts to repair our busted craft drive. Hand them over along with your ship, and maybe we'll let you leave. Or we dust you and take it anyway. You've got to the count of 20.
Wait, I think we can walk away with this and get what we want.
You mean to parlay? Countdown's over. Consider my curiosity piqued.
I could just have blown up the ship instead of coming aboard. You should hear me out.
I didn't think you were a fool. I'm listening.
I'm just trying to figure out why Hurst wants the ship destroyed.
You play your cards right, and maybe you'll figure that out.
Neither of us wants to. Nobody needs to get hurt.
That's where you're wrong. Is that it then? Sorry. Nothing but admire your gal. Tell you what, I'm feeling church.
Nah,
I'll
I like my
admire
chances.
your confidence. We'll be sure to set your corpse afloat towards someplace nice.
I swear they were just here. Well, they don't need it now.
Nothing extremely incriminating right here.
two of us.
Mm-hmm.
So don't...
Exploring the galaxy is hard work.
Do your part to keep civilians.
Sidonia can have a depressing effect.
I sure hope you've taken care of... That's cute, but... Did you, take care of my little problem?
Found your note to the pirates. Seems like it'd be real bad for you if people knew.
I see how it is. Tell you what, say you really do have this alleged note, and we're thinking of using it against me. If you're so inclined, I'll take it off your hands instead, and compensate you far more than releasing Mr. Brennan's shipment of goods. Then you and I part ways and never speak of this again. Do we have an understanding?
Why'd you work with the Crimson Fleet anyway? Why not hire a private force?
Come on, don't make me have to explain it to you. Private security leaves a paper trail. Obviously, that's not a good look, so I had to go where that's not a concern. Hence the pirates, hence you. Got it? No, about that.
Ew, I like the idea of having leverage on you.
That's what I thought. You don't have anything. You can either put up or shut up now. Either way, my patience is growing thin, and you wouldn't want to risk losing that shipment now, would you? So... You know, you're supposed to destroy... And even though I don't take kindly to blackmail, you're making... The way I figure, no one will believe you without proof anyway now. Now take Brennan's pack.
Scummy guy.
Mining must be a fun job, or else why would we keep getting so many applicants? My shipment. Do you have it yet?
Yeah, I had to do some really shady for Hearst to get it. Also, you owe taxes.
Oh, that's nice. Thanks for getting this for me. Now, could you be a pal and get to my computer messages? Well, they've been piling up while you were gone, and I need you to respond to them for me. Here's my password. Just make sure your replies sound like they're coming from me. I have a reputation to maintain. Have a good one. Did you do that thing I asked you to do yet? Wait. Maybe I didn't ask you yet.
Can you tell me about yourself?
I could, but we'd be wasting valuable time, so no.
What exactly do you do here?
Oh, do they cover nothing in orientation anymore? No, strike that. We got rid of orientation, didn't we? Anyway, it's not important. Your job is easy. You do what I ask, and that's pretty much it. I'm surprised you've forgotten that all right, new assistant. I keep forgetting. Oh, you're done?
I wonder what's taking Hank so. I hope I didn't make a mistake by letting Hank go.
I'm back, and I've managed to approve your request.
I saw. Good work. See? I knew having someone on the inside like that would work out. I've already put in an order for the equipment. I was going to ask you to pick it up for me, but there's a problem. One of my guys, Hank Ferraro, offered to go. I tried to tell him he'd be more useful sticking to his job here, but he insisted, and he was already on his way out before I could stop him. But it shouldn't be taking this long. Just a quick trip to Gagarin and back. I'm concerned. I could use some help with this.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, thanks. This is a huge help. You'll be happy to know I actually carved out some of the budget so I can pay you for all of your assistance. We don't currently have much information to go on. I'd suggest checking with Sidonia Ship Services over at the Starport first. They'd be the last person I know that's seen Hank. It's all I've got without sending you all the way to Gagarin to retrace his steps. Good luck.
Iron deposit detected. Initiating evisceration protocols to remove mass from human body. Just kidding. My programmer had a sense of humor.
Oh, what's down there?
Just a heads up. UC Science Division's apparently going to be coming through to sweep the
What's up?
Main level? Hold on. I want to figure out how... Okay. How to rename ships. How to... Okay.
Hey, anything I can help you with?
I'm looking for information on Hank Ferrero. I was told you passed through here.
Let's see here. Hank. No one by that name. Oh, wait. Here we go. Henry Ferraro. Hank's gotta be his nickname. Yeah, he's been through here. Took his ship and departed. Actually, it looks like he came back into Mars space recently, but he didn't land here at the spaceport. The ship diverted and landed outside the city a ways.
Do you have any other information? Did Hank say anything when he got departed?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Got a ship and left. Tried and failed to get a discount on fueling up. That's about it.
Thanks. Why do you avoid a landing at the port?
I've been doing this job for years, and I can't think of many reasons someone would come in for landing, but divert somewhere else. I've seen people try to offload some sort of contraband that way, but usually they don't do a flyby of the port before doing so. And scans would have picked it up, so I don't know. You're gonna have to ask them yourself, if you manage to track him down, that is. Yeah, something seems off about this. You're probably right that you need to work this out with your boss. Maybe some wires got crossed. Anyway, good luck and good day to you. We'll try to keep an eye out for it. Okay, no problem.
Alright. So, let's try to upgrade this, because I have 95,000 credits. Okay. So... let's see. Loading. Boarding ramp, right there. Let's get rid of some things so I can just... I can't turn that around. Hold on. How to turn around. Do, do, do. Okay. You can't turn things around in Starfield. Weird. Oh well. Alright. Engines, fuel tanks, gravity drives, halves, reactors, shields, structural weapons, bays, cargo, cockpits. Oh yeah. Let's take a look at the quick look at the Millennium Falcon. One of the nicer ones. Oh, I'll do that off camera. Mining cockpits, engines, equipment, tanks. Grav drives, shields. Oh, Class C. Screw you. Wait, hold on. Ballistics. Shields, reactors, grabs, gear, fuel tanks, equipment. Array. Ship service said Hank returned but didn't land at the port. Hmm. I'll try to find him in the missing equipment. Oh, no, still Miles. I've got some questions for you, Hank, about the new equipment. I... No, first we talk. I don't need any distractions. I'm just trying to help Trevor. He went to get the equipment but didn't return it. Isn't there a better way to get out of a contract than this? How could you do this to your coworkers? That's a terrible plan, and now that you told me, they'll arrest you. You should know, I'm well armed and capable of defending myself if you go looking for trouble. Aelin. There we goes. Come on. You're an idiot. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, your audio's still off for you. I forgot. What a horrible YouTuber I am.
We're almost there.
You're slow, both physically and mentally. Move.
Just a little further. Smell you later. All right. That's enough. Now face me, so I don't have to shoot you in the back.
We don't have to do this thing. We can talk this through. Shoot
You
me.
didn't
What?
think I'd just reveal my plan, and then let you walk away while knowing everything, did you? Damn, you're dumber than I thought.
We don't have to do this thing. We can talk this through.
No, we got a problem we can't resolve. Namely, you know too much.
Killing me won't save you. Other people already suspect you're up to something.
Do they? Oh, maybe I need to rethink what I'm doing.
Even if you kill me, your plan won't work the way you think it will.
Wait, you're saying everyone won't get laid off?
You're young. Are you really willing to risk death over this?
What? Like you're gonna kill me? And if I kill you, no one will ever know. Sorry, but I gotta do this my way. And that means you need to die.
Got a minute to chat? Maybe a few minutes. Probably not hours.
What an idiot. Okay.
Got a moment? Let's catch up.
Keep a lookout. Notify him.
I'm looking forward to hearing any luck.
Well, I found out what happened to Hank and the equipment.
Oh, do tell. What took him so long?
Hank stole it in hopes you'd all get fired. Then he tried to kill me.
Well, I can assume how that went from the fact that you're here and he's not. He worked hard, but he was a dumb kid. I just never thought he'd be that stupid. Or dangerous. It's a real shame. But I'm glad you managed to resolve it and get back our equipment. I'll take it from here. You really saved our asses. I'm not sure how I would have explained to the suits that we lost all that new stuff. Thanks. Still looking to help us out? Maybe check with Rivka. She seems to be having a rough go as of late.
Report any injuries I may caused.
I wish there were more kids like me around. Grown-ups are always so grumpy.
Thought we had struck oil.
Since you helped us out with the equipment and all, I was wondering if I could talk to you.
I hope you're okay. That cough doesn't sound good at all.
It's probably not, but I can't afford to go get it looked at.
I could offer you some money to help.
It's not a matter of money. There's more to it than that. Actually, maybe this is wrong. You're a total stranger. Forget I said anything.
You're having my back.
Thanks, I'll try it, but I really should see an actual doctor. It's clear you want to help. Maybe I can trust you.
That's kind of you. But she needs more assistance.
See, I'd like to go to Reliant Medical for treatment, but my father, Nathan, is an executive with the Reliant. I came to Sidonia to escape him. Nathan is not a good man. Not to me. And I did something terrible to him, so now he is searching far and wide for me. He has connections with doctors throughout the settled systems. I don't know which ones I can trust, and it won't end well for me if they snitch to him.
What did you do to your father that made you take to such stress?
After my mother died in an accident, he changed. He became obsessed with my protection, but he never listened to what that was doing to me. It got worse and worse. First, it was no traveling in ships without one of his pilots. Then, no parties, no drinking, no leaving the house. I obeyed. But he didn't trust me, so he started monitoring everything I did. It became so bad, he once locked me in my room for 2 days after an argument. Can you believe that? A prisoner in my own home. Every day there was yelling, lack of freedom, threats. I had to escape my prison. But even now, I am trapped.
I can pay your father a visit if you'd like.
Trevor tells me you're skilled in dealing with people. Maybe you could try to reason with my father, or maybe scare him into backing off. But you should know, he has powerful and dangerous friends, so you must be careful. If it works, I'll be free. If not, well, at least he still won't know where to find me. What do you think?
Anything you can tell me about your father might help.
He wasn't always the way he is. It wasn't until after my mother died that he changed. Grew angry, dangerous. He was no longer himself. You could try mentioning her by name. Belinda. He misses her greatly. Thinking about her tends to calm him down. It's worth a try.
Although, just tell me where to find
It
him.
just so happens there's a conference he goes to on Neon around this time of year. He always stays at Hotel Volai. He won't see visitors he doesn't know, but maybe he'll talk if you tell him you're there on my behalf. It's risky, but maybe he'll listen if he knows you mean him no harm. I've got it. Bring him a bottle of his favorite whiskey, Red Harvest Reserve. Say it's... say it's a peace offering from me. That whiskey is exceedingly rare. I'm sure it will pique his interest enough to hear what you have to say.
If I do this for you, can you promise whatever happened with him won't happen again?
As much as possible, yes. I intend to patch things up with him and work with him on our mutual issues. I believe with therapy we could repair our relationship, as damaged as it is.
Okay.
Or if you discover it is irreparable, at least you could put the fear of God in him, and that should deter him from taking further action.
I'll see what I can do to get you out of this mess.
Good luck. You can check with Jack at the Broken Spear for the whiskey. He may have some or know where to get it. And thank you so much for trying to help me.
Got a moment? Let's catch up.
Adherence to this law is imperative in order to avoid unwanted infestation. Thank you for your cooperation.
Sometimes, I wish I had taken an easier job.
If you are looking for spare parts, look elsewhere. I need microstructural stability.
Used to think I was Vanguard material. Till I discovered...
Greetings, my child. Is there any assistance that...
Oh no, I don't need anything. I just wanted to talk.
Very well. I would be happy to take the time to speak with another child of God. Perhaps you would like...
I take it you were going to give my naive friend here an earful about God either way.
Not unless your friend wishes to decline. I wouldn't push faith on anyone who is not willing. The gift is merely an example of how the Lord seeks to bring his children closer. Faith be with you.
Faith in the greatness and ingenuity of the human spirit is what helped us spread
Hey,
among the
Dusty.
stars.
If you're ever thinking to yourself,
Ever been to Aquila? No security.
Been serving drinks here for over 40 years. Few places can offer that kind of stability.
I hear you're the man to see about Red Harvest Reserve whiskey?
I am, but you don't look like the type that could afford it. The last person who came through here asking about it was none other than Governor Hurst. Didn't even want to drink it. Said he was buying it to put it on display in his office or something. Seems like a waste, but whatever. He paid up.
Okay, can't be that expensive.
I can almost guarantee it's more than you think. So, are you sure about that? Money bags?
15,000. How can whiskeys be so expensive?
You don't get it. This whiskey was aged in barrels buried in Martian soil, which leached into it, giving the whiskey its distinct red hue. They don't make this stuff anymore and never will. The exact process was lost. There's a finite amount of this stuff left in the universe. You're lucky I got any at all. Did you want this stuff or not? Make up your mind.
The community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others.
Hope Mr. Brennan's treating you right. You're definitely someone worth having around for tricky situations.
The governor is in currently. Hello. Take care now.
How am I gonna steal this?
I sure hope this here.
We get a lot of new faces. I am. Last person didn't even want to drink.
Is there another way to get hold of it somehow?
Not from me. And I know Hurst won't give his up willingly either. So, no. Unless you're fixing to steal from Hurst. And for the record, I wouldn't recommend something utterly stupid like that. Did you want this stuff or not? Make up your mind.
15,000 credits.
It's not easy.
Stay away from the Sixth Circle unless you're a minor. Don't cry to me if anything happens to you.
To steal red harvest whiskey reserve Starfield.
A reminder
Sorry,
that Bring Your
we have to
Child
cut this
to Work Day
conversation
is
short.
not an officially sanctioned holiday, and that it is not advised to allow children into potentially dangerous work sites.
Keep our children safe. Keep them out of harm's way. Thank you from the Sidonia Department of Labor.
What the?
Move it out of the way. Janky Bethesda magic.
In order to avoid injuries, please report any spills or unsafe conditions on the upper level
I hope
to the
your day is
Sidonia
going
Department of
well.
Public Works.
always nice to kick back.
My buddy Mitch came down. I can help him out.
No matter how long we're gone, it's always good to be back. Hey, Dusty. If you're ever thinking to yourself, I could really listen to Barrett's dulcet voice right now. Then instead of dreaming about me, stop by and say hello.
Liftoff looks good. All systems
Recalculating. And orbit stabilizing. Perfect.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. Alright, we're done.
Okay.
Ryujin Industries is looking for the young, bright minds of the
Welcome, off-worlder, to the Hotel Volai.
We have choice accommodations at reasonable prices. Welcome to the Hotel Volai. Are you here to rent a room? I think you'll be pleasantly surprised that our luxury accommodations are more than reasonably priced.
Well, that's a pleasant surprise.
That's the first thing that all of my guests say. My hotel is completely free from administrative influence, so you can rest assured that you'll be actually getting the best value for your credits.
Well, you're very lucky then.
Well, luck might have played a part, but it took a good deal of my own ingenuity as well. But that's a story for another time. So, can I book you a room for the night?
I have a delivery Red Harvest whiskey for Nathan Ovadia from his daughter.
Oh, how nice! His daughter must be feeling very generous to be sending him something like that. Mr. Ovadia is in his room on the 3rd floor. I'll buzz him and let him know you're on your way.
Our beds are comfortable and affordable, and with a prime rating system.
Let's talk. When you have time, of course.
Hello.
Red Harvest Reserve, huh? I assume this is from my daughter. Well, she knows how to get my attention. So what then? You're working with her? She thinks this will be enough to smooth things over between us?
I'm just here to talk to you about Rivka. The whiskey was just to get me in the door.
Of course it was. I should have not been so blind. You have no idea what you're doing. You need to tell me where she is this instant. My own daughter assaults me in my own home, steals my personal spacecraft, then runs off to who knows where. Now you think a friendly little chat is going to smooth it all over and make things better? How foolish do you think I am?
This isn't what Belinda would have wanted, is it?
Belinda? Oh, I miss her. No. You're right. She would be disgusted with who I've become. I've been dishonoring her memory with my actions.
Please accept that Red Rivka said it would mean a lot to you.
My daughter knows me well. Maybe she is serious about this. You may be right about that. Let's look at this more calmly. I suppose I've overreacted. She was young, and while foolish, she is still my daughter. And Rivka is all I have left of my wife. I would do her a disservice to incriminate her daughter like that.
How will you make up for how you treated her these past several years? Ah, my controller died. Phooey.
She told you about that. I'm not proud of it. I've wrestled with it ever since my wife died. I have been a terrible father. It will be up to Rivka how she wants me to make amends, and I will do whatever it takes. If she wants money, she'll get it. If she wants me to go to therapy, I will. Whatever it takes. I promise.
Goodness gracious, my controller. Come on, turn on. I take it this means you'll forgive Rivka then?
Yes. Tell her I will drop the charges immediately and call off the bounty hunters. And I suppose I will seek her out to talk. I may just need a little time to figure out how to say what I need to say. Thank you.
Just tell her you're sorry and you love her. It'll take time, but keep building on that. Hey, Captain. Can I talk with you for a bit?
Not right now, Barrett. So... Stunia.
I spent a good deal of time in the U. Got a minute to chat?
Always nice to kick back in the broken spirit. Crime's at an all-time.
I received an urgent message from my father. He's dropped the charges. It will still be difficult. There's a lot we need to speak about, but I think we may be able to mend our relationship, thanks to you.
You let me know if he ever bothers you again, right?
I doubt it will come to that, but yes. I now know I have a friend I can count on when I'm in trouble.
Glad this worked out.
Of course. We will be taking things slow. There is a lot of trust to rebuild. But he acknowledged and apologized for his past behavior. That is a good first step, and I'm willing to let him back into my life, bit by bit, as long as he proves his words and commits to change. Without your intervention, this would not have been possible. And I can finally treat this. Thank you. I cannot repay you enough.
Oh, I'm over it now. Exchange.
I got the little. Hey, friendo, take a look.
Alright. Ultramags. Weapons. Spacesuits. Why do I have a demo spacesuit? I don't need 50 iron. I don't need argon. Fiber, fluorine, andesite, iron, nickel. Pigment. Sealant. This needs spice. No. New. Keep new. 8 durables. Metacron.
See you later, friendo.
How's it going? Cool. That's what we... Come back anytime.
Yep.
Breathe in that technically suitable air.
Well, well. Back for more, eh?
Catch up.
Hurry, Boudica. Dissolvent membrane. Potentially alpha. Pedal stem heart plus amino acids. Alright. Well, I'm gonna end things there so I can change this to the Millennium Falcon. See you all next time.